the grand finale for my 13 by Halloween project pan. I am sorry that this is going up late. This is actually going up hopefully today on the 1st of November. The reason being, you can maybe hear it in my voice, I've not been very well. Sort of from the middle of October until now, I've just been kicked to the curb with the worst cold I've had in a very long time. My throat feels like razor blades. My nose is constantly bunged. I'm getting migraines and headaches. So bad. And what's worse was we were on holiday last week for my mother-in-law's 60th birthday, and sadly all the plans that I'd had to film and vlog the holiday and do makeup, you know, every night going to the clubhouse and things, went by the wayside because I just didn't feel like even going to the clubhouse, going out for the evening. So we didn't even do half of the things that we planned because me and my husband both are struggling with this really bad cold. He calls it man flu. It's just a cold. But we both feel like crap, basically. Poor mother-in-law. Luckily, fingers crossed, she didn't get it. So, and she's not going to come down with it anytime soon. So, because it's awful. But yes, so that's why I am late with my 13 by Halloween finale. So let me first go over all the things that I had previously used up in other updates before today. So these are things that were previously used up, not used up during this last month. So first of all, we had my Makeup Revolution bronzer, and my goal was to hit pan on this, which I did. So that was really, really good news. So that was, my bronzer was one of the first items that I hit goal on. So that was good. Another item that was in the first update, hitting goal, was my Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. And basically what I wanted to do was, there was a white shade here and I wanted to use that all up, and as you can see it is all gone. And then the second thing was that I wanted to hit pan, in another shade, and I did that with this pink here. So that was really good. In fact, I hit pan on 2 shades, so I hit pan on both of these shades. So I kind of overdid my goal on that one. So I was very, very pleased with this. This may be coming as my next year's Pan That palette. The Pantastic ladies are doing a pan as old as time, and you've got to choose one of your oldest palettes, and this is one of my oldest palettes. So, or it's actually the oldest palette I own, and I've got fair go on that. So if you think that should be my Pan That palette for next year, please let me know in the comments down below. The next item that I had hit goal on was my Essence lip liner. This was all that is left of the shade Red Blush. I really, really liked this red lip liner, and I didn't realise how much I loved it until it was gone. And then I realised I don't have another red lip liner. So I missed it terribly. But I have since got another red lip liner. It's not quite as red as this, but this is more like a deeper red. Was the other one's more of a neutral sort of red, brownish red. But yeah, so I may repurchase another red lip liner in the future, this same one, but for now that is gone. And then I'd also, in the last, I believe in the last update, I'd used my black seaweed peel off deep pore detox mask. This is a Seventh Heaven masks, so this was half of a product, or one item, as I called it, because I had another mask to go with it. And this leads us greatly into my empties for this month. So this was used up previously, and this is my first empty for the finale. This was the other mask. I had one black, one white, because what's more Halloween than black and white? So this was the Creamy Coconut Hydrating Vitality Boost, like this. And I really like these masks, I do. I don't feel like they do my skin a massive amount of good, like other masks do, but these are cheap, they're quick and easy to apply, they're quick and easy to remove, just washing them off your face. And to be honest, the 15 minutes rest of not doing anything was really good, especially when you're not feeling very well. So yeah, so I used up all of that. My next empty is my Avon Nutra Effects Ultimate Moisture with Chia Seeds Daily Body Lotion. So there we are. Last update I was to there, and now we are empty. As this was getting, like, as I was starting to use this, this started to get more and more liquidy. So it was very thin formula. When you shook it, you could really hear it going bloop, 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 which was really funny. I like that sound. And it was getting really watery. I used this more as a hand cream rather than a body lotion. In the end, to try and get it used up in time for the finale, I did end up using it all over my body after a shower. But I generally, the majority of the time, use this up as a hand cream because I do love my hand creams. I have more of these. I got them as a free gift with purchase, so I got a couple of these. So yeah, you'll probably see these again popping up in other project pans. My next empty is another mask. This was my Oskia Renaissance mask. So it's like this, and that's it, like that. Now, I actually finished this very morning. It still got the smell. This smells gorgeous, this mask. And I really liked it. It goes on like a gel, and it makes like a white mask. And then as it dries, it goes clear. And then before you wash it off, you have to wet it again. And then rub it sort of over your face, and then wash it off, and yeah, it leaves my skin feeling quite nice and quite refreshed and quite clean and pure. Yeah, I really enjoyed this mask. I will miss using this mask because this was another pleasurable mask to use because it told me when it was time to wash it off, whereas with those other Seventh Heaven masks you kind of have to put a timer on, whereas this one, it literally tells you, okay, I've gone clear now, I'm ready to be washed off. So I really like that mask. I feel very pampered when I was wearing that mask. And the final empty I have is something that I am so proud of myself for, and that is my NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Corset. It is gone. It is gone. There is nothing in there. It is all gone. So it is all cleared out. I do like the NYX lip lingeries. I know a lot of people find them very drying on the lips, but I just put a lip balm on about 10 minutes before applying these, and then just before I apply it, just give my lips a little bit of a rub over to make sure that there's the lip balm is well worked into my lips, and then I will apply a lip liner first, and then this, and then that. The lip liner kind of creates a barrier almost from this, sucking the dryness out of your, well, the moisture out of your lips, making them all dry. So I do really like these. I loved the colour. It was a very cool toned brown, which went with a lot of eye looks that I was creating in this month and the previous months. So I am so pleased. I have a whole liquid lipstick used up. Granted, it's sample size, but I count it as one in my makeup inventory, so I'm very, very happy with that. So that is that. Moving on to things that I had progress on, but didn't quite use up. The first two items I want to go to are my nail polishes. Now my goal for these were that I was to wear them at least once a month, and I did do that. I think this is Kermit Me to Speak, as in Kermit Frog, Kermit Me to Speak. I didn't wear that this month throughout October, mainly because I didn't really paint my nails a lot throughout October either. Just feeling ill, I just didn't do a lot in October, put it that way. So this one just slightly falls short of being used every month, but you know, I'm still counting it as goal hit. And then the blue one is Miss Piggy's Big Number. These are both OPIs, by the way, OPI minis. I did wear this every month, so this was goal hit. I really, really enjoy this colour. It's a beautiful, beautiful shiny blue. It does need, well, both of these need at least 3 coats to become fully opaque on their own, but I found this was really good over another blue nail polish that I have in a project pan. But I really do love these little minis. They're so cute and adorable. But yeah, I'm counting them both as goal hit because I did, apart from the Commit Me to Speak one, I did wear them at least once every month. So yay. I'm not patting myself on the back. I have an itch, honest. The next item was my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in pink gold. I put this in because this was in last year's Halloween project pan, and I hadn't touched it since then. At the beginning of the project, I scraped all of the product to one side because I kind of hit pan right in the centre, but then there was product all the way around the edge. As you can see, there is a dip going on this side. So it goes across and then it dips and then it goes across again. That's the side that I have been working on because I just thought it would be easier to show progress by just working down this side. So it's a cream eyeshadow. It's gorgeous. I use it like how some people would use a concealer to cut a crease. I use this, but only when I'm doing like a pink eye look. If I'm doing like a pink and purple eye look or pink and brown look, which was kind of my go-to for the last couple of months, I've used this as kind of like an eye base. It just made the colours going on top of it, especially the shimmery colours, because this is a bit shimmery. Just made those shimmery colours just pop a little bit more. It gave them the powder eyeshadow something to hold on to. So yeah, I really enjoyed using this, and I will probably continue to use this in that same way, she says, thinking she probably won't. But I will try because I really, really enjoyed using this a lot. The next item was my MUA blusher. Again, I kind of repressed this at the beginning of the project pan, and my aim was to use this side here. As you can see, that didn't happen. It's a blush, were we surprised? But I don't know if my camera is going to pick it up, but it is really thin. This side is really, really thin. So I'm guessing if I just keep going at this blush, if I just keep working at it, it will eventually get used up. This side is obviously a lot thicker in comparison, so yeah, this might be next year's blush that I work on. It might. So yeah, that was that one. So not quite hit goal, but definitely got pretty close. The last item was my Bella Pierre lip gloss in chocolate cream. This smells delicious. It's my only issue with this was it's completely the wrong colour for me. That is a swatch of it there. It is completely like concealer lips on me. I had to use like a darker lipstick or a darker lip liner underneath this in order for this to have a bit more colour to it. I couldn't wear this on its own despite it being pretty opaque on its own. I used it a lot for 1 month. For 1 month I really hammered at this, using it every day, topping it up every few hours or so, every time I drank, every time I ate, just as I was sitting watching TV. I really went for this, and still I can't see any movement of product inside. I don't know if the packaging is opaque and that's why I'm not seeing it, but then sometimes I can see the brush scraping on the side. I don't know, but it definitely got a lot of use during this project pan, so I got a lot of use. And the final part of this project pan was I gave myself a bit of a trick or treat, and it turned out to be a bit more of a trick than a treat. I had 13 of these Vice liquid lipstick samples, and I wanted to use all 13. I didn't use all 13. I thought these were the liquid lipsticks, and they're not. They're the actual bullet cream lipsticks. So instead of only taking 2 or 3 uses, which the Vice liquid lipstick samples were taking me to use up, these have taken me about 5 to 10 uses. I did use up 2, and this one is my 3rd one. If I hadn't been so ill these last few weeks and not been wearing makeup as much as I used to, this would have been finished. So I'm basically counting this as done. I just keep a hairpin on it to keep it closed. There is literally just a little bit left. It's just under a third. I'd say it's under a third because it's quite low here. It's not like full. So yeah, just under a half, under a third sort of thing. I'd say about 3 or 4 more uses and this will be done. This is the shade Amulet, and I used up Gubby and Conspiracy. I liked both of those. Gubby was probably a bit too light for me, so again it was more like a topper over a darker shade, and Conspiracy was stunningly gorgeous. Oh my god, I fell in love with that colour. So tempted to buy that full size, but I don't need it full size. But yeah, this is Amulet and I'm almost done with this one. So I got 2.5 out of 13. So not quite 13. But yeah, that's what I did. So that was my 13 by Halloween project pan finale. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did. I love doing the 13 by Halloween. It was the first, I think it was the first project pan I ever did. So for me, it has a bit of a sentimental feeling. I should have done the Hocus Pocus theme this year because it's 25 years anniversary for the Hocus Pocus film. But I did that last year, so I couldn't do it again. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. So sorry that it's late. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!